Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 84. Proctor Adriana Yeager, Outpost T-M/255. Greetings, Rogue Trader. A woman addresses you who is hardly ancient, but whose life appears to have been arduous enough to turn her hair gray before its time. Greetings, Yeager. The lack of provisions and order here has driven the recruits to anarchy. You were supposed to keep the guardsmen in good shape. I am awaiting an explanation. They have spawned extra mouths and rebelled against their commanders. There were too few of us to prevent this, but we will not issue a single extra ration merely over an unplanned human surplus. I won't even ask if you've tried to petition the Administratum for additional provisions. I know it is not in your instructions, and I can see that you do not care about this human surplus, as you put it. Why is your landing pad blocked? I formally apologize for this on behalf of the Adeptus Arbites. We have been forced to stockpile shipments of weapons and explosives within the walls of the outpost to keep the living tithe from getting to them. I was attacked by guardsmen. Throne's blood. More losses among the living tithe. I almost got killed and you're worried about the damage to your tithe? The damage to the tithe is real, while your death remains in the realm of speculation. Solomon looks you in the eye and shakes his head. It's pointless. She has spent too much time in this insane place. Are you able to speculate how likely the following development is to occur? The Rogue Trader sends the insolent law woman to the most throne-forsaken planet there is, where she will guard the dust at her feet for the remainder of her life, in solitude. Considering the necessity of the Adeptus Arbites maintaining its alliance with your dynasty, the Marshal may well give his assent to such a penalty. Yeager bows her head. This insolent law woman has fully earned her punishment and will be watching her mouth from now on. Why have you not dealt with the insurgents? They nearly stole a tank. The tithe is taking damage. I am aware of that. However, we cannot afford an operation to capture and eliminate the insurgents. That would cause losses among the arbiters, which would be catastrophic in our current situation. We barely have enough people to stand watch and man the planetary defense weaponry. So where do you suppose that leaves container loading systems? We are forced to keep order only where we can. For the time being, cargo loss is still within the administrative regulated norm of deterioration. Your supervision of the living tithe is insufficient. Given the secrecy of the planet, the number of arbiters available, and the capriciousness of the Maw, the current supervision is optimal. It is not up to the standard, and that is putting it mildly, but neither we nor the Administratum can provide more. Indeed. Well, I see you are completely incompetent in this matter. Acknowledged, Rogue Trader. Your dissatisfaction will be recorded in the minutes for this meeting and addressed according to general procedure. Now let us move on to the purpose of your unannounced inspection. The authenticity of the Administratum and the Adeptus Arbites authorizations have been verified upon your vessel's identification. I am aware that this is not a social visit. Speak plainly. Why has the head of the dynasty come here in person? Because the Marshal has ordered the tithe to be transported to Dargonis. Start loading the barges. Yeager lifts her gaze to the foul skies of Lethus. So that's how it is. After so many years. Understood, Rogue Trader. We will begin loading immediately. That's a lot of barges. That loading process is going to take some time. It's also going to be deadly, it looks like. Lord Captain, your shuttle pilot reports that due to the loading activity, it is no longer possible to keep the shuttle on Lethus' surface. There is a risk of collision with the cargo handling mechanisms. The shuttle will remain in orbit until it can safely land at the Arbites outpost and take you aboard. I apologize for the inconvenience, Rogue Trader. If it's any consolation, we are nearly done. One thing we still require is order to complete the loading procedure is the tithe inventory. The clerk, Tertius Court, has it. As much as it offends me, I must ask you to return him to the outpost. That said, retrieving the inventory without the clerk will also be sufficient. Why don't you go fetch him yourself? All arbitrators are busy remotely monitoring the transport protocol. No one leaves the outpost alone, which means we would have to form a unit, and that in turns means the loading process would stop. Believe me, I would never have asked a rogue trader to run an errand for me, but I am doing my best to streamline the process. The process is questionably streamlined. According to initial data analysis, these lay people demonstrate an efficiency ratio of under 38.45%. We are doing everything we can, those of us still left on this blasted planet. You did not have to wait here for years wasting away. You do not get to judge us. Fine. I will see to the clerk. Where do I find him? The section that Court is currently taking inventory of is not far from here. We have blocked the passage so that the living tithe does not bother the scribes. I will clear the way for you now. Is there anything else I need to know about the clerk? Hardly, but I can give a brief resume. Like other scribes, Court was personally selected by the prefect to maintain the inventory. He is meticulous, efficient, and incredibly committed. I saw him on several occasions, and he was always immersed in his work. Jaeger frowns slightly, perhaps even obsessively so. Right. I'll head out and get him. Proctor gives an uncertain nod. Well then, Cybermaster.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Where the hell are we? Okay. This way. Down here, the way has been cleared. Everyone on board? Open the latch. We must go this way.
I see the forbidden.
No, but not before there's a pointless and stupid trap.
That's how it's done.
Gotta keep making sure those skills are useful. The papers are covered in cramped handwriting. When you stop to examine it more closely, it turns out to be a single endless string of numbers. Hold,
These
my
people
man.
were supposed to bring death to enemies of humanity, but instead they became trapped in this place. How many of them died here without ever having experienced the bliss of doing battle in the Emperor's name?
Just as I planned.
It is the Coffin Maker Sledge. This weapon's single target attack deals an additional direct damage equal to 5% of the target's maximum wounds. Solomon, I believe that weapon is for you. Coffin Maker Sledge, it will be better than the heavy maul you have, even though this has the ability to give you a shield bash. I think this is what you really want. Something that actually does quite a bit more damage. Medicaid.
And done.
A glittering object on the corpse's hand catches your eye. A string of silver prayer beads. With a tarnished Adeptus Administratum symbol. The victim must have been buried alive in the middle of an inventory inspection.
I always have a backup plan.
Someone has taken shelter in the old container. There's a simple bed and a table, both of which are buried in data slates and papers, and the walls are scribbled over in unintelligible calculations. By the way, if anybody wants to make a mod that makes that dog shut up, I'd really like it. The gray-clad man taps his fingers on his data slate. His bulky head implant showers the surroundings liberally with sparks. 200 million. No! Didn't account for corrosion. But where? I have come for the inventory. Another unauthorized addition to the living tithe. The clerk waves you off, annoyed. Your turn is in 8 cycles. Shoot. I am Holt von Valencius. I need the summary report on the tithe. The clerk winces and mutters mechanically. Tertius Quart, rank 3 scribe of the department. Catalogus. Quantity 1. The inventory it... His dry, reddened eyes fix upon you. There is no rogue trader on the inventory. I can't give you anything before I fill in the forms, so let's start with the retinue. Relax, Tertius. There is no time for any further inventory taking. Just give us the report, and we will take you to the shuttles without any trouble. The clerk's tense shoulders relax a little bit. I believe you, but the report. Just one more tiny bit of stock taking, all right? You heard Solomon. Time is running out. The document, Court. No digressions. Please understand. I need time for additional inventory taking. Just a little. A couple of years. No. Decades. Tertius's face brightens suddenly as if his implant flashes again. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Let me open the path to the cogitator. That's where the inventory is. Someone is a little obsessive-compulsive, are they? Can't get around there. We'll go in here. There's something in there. How do we get that out of there? We just grab it through the corner. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
There's this. What is this? Chip data slate. We hid in the container. And things started to look bad on the old Heartless. We'll climb out once they unload the goods at the port warehouse. I bet those thick-headed lawmen won't even realize they've graciously brought a couple of ratsies right to their precious hoard. Got no food here, though, and it's cold as a grave. It's fine, we'll manage. They're not going to drag all this to the other side of the sector, are they? Soon, Trey and Kyra are going to be the richest rats in the whole expanse. No, you're not. You're going to be dead. It is elastic gloves. For the first time in a round, if the wearer kills 3 or more targets using a weapon area attack, that area attack does not spend MP and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Does not count towards the attack limit per turn? What are you wearing? The wearer deals damage to an enemy, forcing that enemy to move. This enemy suffers additional warp damage for each cell they removed. I'd rather not have the attack limit per turn. Let's see if that does what I think it's going to do. Alright. Over here. Gotta get over there. Probably through there. Let's get in here. Oh, look. Guys digging in the sand. Oh. Oh. Hey, do you remember these things from Baldur's Gate 1? If you had enough of these things and if you killed one of these things and took its shell in Baldur's Gate 1, you could take it to the armorer in Baldur's Gate and he'd make you a set of armor out of it. It wasn't the greatest set of armor, but it was usually pretty good compared to what you had. So, this is called an Ambull Mother. It's got 24,000 points. That is crappy. Okay. Pagos. We're going to try to move people in a direction here that's going to help them. Arbiter. Tell you what, you stand there. Cybermastiff, you go there. Pascal, go there. I can't really do anything except maybe try to protect Jai. Okay, let's start the battle and see what we can do. Pagos. I doubt we can stun this thing. 95% dodge, 70% armor. Well, let's take its armor down as fast as possible. Ambull Claw, it's got Burrow. Burrows are set into the ground, causing a brood to emerge on the surface. While underground, the Ambull Mother cannot be targeted or damaged. All negative effects are also removed. Okay. The Ambull Mother tunnels underground to her next target and emerges back to the surface. The Ambull Mother emerges to the surface. All enemies adjacent to where she emerges must pass an agility resistance test or fall prone. Oh, we don't want to fall prone. And what did we get? We got Blitz Stratagem. That's not going to help. Okay. That's a bummer. I wanted the one that was going to prevent us from being prone. Stronghold Stratagem. That would have been nice. Okay, well, in that case, let's do this. I know she's going to come up somewhere else. We're not going to get her off of this, but we're going to try. Minus willpower to toughness.
Purpose guides me.
Let's see if we can stun.
One step closer.
No, we stun this guy, which we expected to do. All incoming warp data. I should have done that one first. Let's do that.
I will triumph.
Okay, light her on fire. Okay, I like that. Let's see.
Ruin beckons.
The ruinous powers.
I need no guidance.
Trying to protect myself here as much as I can. Now, the question is, what do we want to do? I doubt immobile. It'll be immune to immobile, so there's no sense in putting that down. We can't anyway, Spot of Apathy. I just don't think it's going to work. We'll do this.
Purpose guides me.
Trying to think of what else I might want to do here during my turn. Bring it down. I can't give it to Pascal. I can give it to me.
I
Okay.
will triumph.
This thing is on fire, which is good. Let's see, can we make it more on fire? Orchestrated flames to make sure
I'll
it
make
can't
it happen.
not be on fire, and hit it again with some more
It's
fire.
as good as done.
Okay. And then it's gonna want to go away. Do I just want to move out here right now? I think so. I think it'd be better to be right next to this thing. Pegos. Yeah, I think we're good.
Shields me.
There it goes. It burrowed and it's going to be right there. Oh, nice.
Laughable.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, but I do get a lot of damage all at once, don't I? Because my first turn I have basically an unlimited number of attacks. Let's buff ourselves then. What are you to hit it with this? 100%? Okay. I don't know what's better. I don't know if it was a good idea to come next to this thing. I probably should have just kept hitting it from range. Although that's doing significant damage there. Okay. I can only hit it one more time. Why don't I get all my attacks in the first turn like I normally do?
I'll
Okay.
see to it personally.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
Honest.
Usually I get a bunch of attacks. Gains a number of additional attacks equal to their psi rating. 4. Why am I not getting those? That doesn't seem right. Okay, since I only get the one extra attack, then I'm going to do as much damage as I can.
It's as good as done. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Summoning Brood. Alright, so the Brood's here. Can I kill this thing or that thing?
I'll make it happen.
Okay. I don't have any more attacks. Alright. What about this? I can only hit that with
Who
it.
if not me?
Enfeebled. That's really interesting that I didn't get my attacks that time. I was kind of counting on those.
Watch my back.
Oh, well then. Solomon. Okay. Let's give... Should I give it all to Glato? Let's boost Glato up. So I need voice of command and then take aim.
Don't get too cocky.
And this thing, and it should
Am I
give it to
getting
me.
paid for this?
Did that... Does it only work if I do it on people and not the dog? Nope, I got it. Cool. Alright, increase my resolve. Good. I want you to do a lot of damage, Glato.
Tell me, and it is done.
And let's linchpin you and give you
got
a tiny
problem?
little bit more
I've got
resolve.
a price.
And then we're going to give Solomorn. Bring it down.
Don't get too cocky.
Solomorn, sick the dog. Apprehend.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
That wasn't worth very much. I was hoping for more. You're not impressing me, dog. Depending on a familiar's number of wounds, the overseer of the familiar gains a special benefit for 1 round. Next 3 hits by the familiar have their damage reduced. 50% or more, the overseer deals 10% more damage with their next attack. If that attack kills the target, it does not count towards it. Okay. Each cell traversed by the Cyber Mastiff increases its damage cells by +7.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Let's test this traveling thing. Run over here and get that guy. That guy.
One of us would be enough.
Okay. Nothing else for you to do there, bud. You could shield bash, but there's nobody to shield bash, so the only thing left is Torrent of Fury. Removes all stacks of Fury. Nope. Don't need to do that. Okay. Jaya Hidari. In that case, not sure what I want to do here. Get back in the fight. I don't need that. I don't really want you to move. Although killing this guy would be good. Can you shoot him? What's this do? 6 to 10, and that does 6 to 9. Does this one poison? No, the second one does. Okay. Shoot this one. Wonderful, darling. Solomorn, you got your full turn here. Let's see about using Apprehend then again. Concentrated fire, your next range area attack. Yeah, and we get that for free. That's standby mode we don't care about. Run. Don't care about run. Entrench. Don't care about entrench. Don't want to do that. What's this last thing? Reactivate. Nope, we don't want to do that either. So, just start apprehending targets, will you?
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
You can keep hitting things, can't you? I can't see him. That's what sucks.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
It costs a little bit more every single time you use this, so.
I'll take it as a priority.
And it dodged that. Wonderful. Great. Okay. Argenta. I've made the mistake of not putting her behind cover in the past, but I think I really need her out here to try to kill these 2 guys, so.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Alright. Actually, what does she need to do here? Let's go here. She's got 2. We can kick this guy.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. And she can do a single shot melta attack.
As the Emperor this is why I was chosen.
That gives her 4. She can use confident approach. You will always deal maximum damage as long as the Archmilitant keeps confident approach active. Now we can do run and gun.
I'll do it.
Gains MP. Question is, do we want to try to put her right there and have her shoot both these guys? I think so. Switch back to this gun. We want to do burst attack, a little less damage.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And then we want to do a lot more damage.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then we want to aim in this direction. We don't want to kill Pascal. Pascal, you're going to get hit, aren't you? Son of a gun. She can't move anymore. I could dash a little bit. Damn it, Pascal, you're in just the wrong spot. Okay, I could shoot this guy, though, instead. What about him?
My Emperor!
That worked.
Doubt is for the weak.
She gets another shot. I could shoot again, or I could just shoot this. Is that going to reach? I could reach this thing with it. Let's do that.
This is why I was chosen.
Let's toss this grenade.
Okay.
Her stacks of versatility are at 6. That's nice. She could dash. She could do devastating attack. Nope, I don't want to do that. She can't do anything else, really. Furious Recital. 3 additional momentum for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius around the sister battle or was hit by her this turn.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
That boosts it a little bit. Okay. Pascal, can you kick this thing out of the way? Because that would be good if you could. Okay, that's cool. Bonus. Stack. Bounties. And I don't think you can see this guy over here. Nope, you can't. Okay, now you just need to shoot people and hurt them. Extra damage. Do we want to overcharge with him? Maybe. Can we kill this thing if we do it? What was the to hit on that? I submit to you in a court of law. You know, I personally find it disgusting that you would code a game so that a 100 is a miss. I know it's kind of easier on the mathematics of it. This is probably how the actual tabletop rules work. But screw this. 100 should be an automatic crit. That's what it should be. It's garbage. Oh. Let's toss a grenade.
Running binaric override.
Give him some toxin. Is that going to affect him at all? Shoot.
My vow is to serve. Is the analysis successful?
Somebody kills this thing, you're going to get a half a turn. If you survive.
Will endure.
That's ugly.
I'll brush this off.
I can't retaliate that because it's not a parry. Okay. Let's see if we can move this thing away from her. Like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 slots. This should work.
Purpose guides me. What a satisfying
Oh, it got this
demise.
guy over here. Oh, rats. Okay. Hold on. That's not the end of the world.
Descend
Get over here,
upon
Pagos.
the weak.
I know this is putting Pagos in a very
One
vulnerable
step
spot, but
The best defense is a good offense.
yes, it is. So, Pagos, if we move you like right here. Oh, I should have used this first, but
I will assert tribute.
you get a half turn, buddy. So stack him. There's not much else you can do here. If you could manipulate or push him, you could move that far.
Is the tread of his faithful.
Nail him. Oh, didn't quite do it. Pagos, you have to hit him with something else. You can hit him with this again.
I need no more satisfying demise.
Mama shows back up.
The ashes I will rise.
Not if you're dead. What the hell?
Integrity barrier detected.
Pagos. Don't suppose you can get it over there, can't? And it's standing right there. Okay, hold on. Let's take this. Let's move the back line. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Voice of command. On me.
Ruin beckons.
The flesh betrays me.
Yeah, I know. I'm kicking this thing, it won't be able to move, and if you try to move, you're going to be screwed, so.
Running binaric override.
Stack that. Sure, yeah, put a bounty on it. What the hell?
Comprehends all.
Okay, Holt von Valencius. This is actually not too bad. First of all, you can fire this thing off.
I'll make it happen.
Don't let it stop burning. Target is under the effect. It's not burning? It doesn't burn. How is it that it doesn't burn?
On it.
Oh my god, and then it parried?
I'll make it happen.
This is stinky. I don't like fighting this thing. I don't want to hit myself with this. I'd hit Pascal with it. How much is it going to take down? Yeah, I'm going to hit Pascal with this. I don't care. I got to get this creature with it. And I got to add some strength to you
Make it happen.
since I'm here. And then what's this? Choose an ally. The target may immediately use their heroic act without spending momentum. Okay.
Who if not me?
You can actually fire at this thing standing right next to it. So a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire using the weapon attack.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Okay. I was expecting more because my rate of attack is significant. Weapons rate of fire, minimum of 2, using the weapon attack that normally costs the least AP. These attacks do not spend AP. That's a bummer. Oh, but she can make a bunch of single
I'll do
ones.
it.
Okay. She should be able to make like
Doubt is for the
9
weak.
of these then. Boy, they're really insignificant though, aren't they?
As the Emperor commands. I was chosen.
Executions for less.
I'll
Stop.
do it.
Stop trying to hit Jai with this thing.
Faith without deeds. It's why I was chosen.
Yeah.
That is for the weak.
Oh,
Thought we were good.
well, she's very bad at her job.
Why I was chosen.
We're in the 900s.
I'll do it.
Sorry, Jai.
Bad idea.
You guys are... Oh my god, it's a 91%. It says to hit Jai. I don't want to hit Jai. Can't you move at all? Can't you, like, dash to right here?
As the Emperor commands,
There we
I
go.
act.
I should have done that to start with.
Faith without deeds is...
She's just laughing. Oh god. They're back? A whole new brood is back? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. How many more attacks you got? He fell over. That's nice. I'm already in confident approach, so I should be good. Well, Holt von Valencius. This is starting to feel like we're screwed. How many attacks can you make in a single turn, my friend? Because that's what's going to have to happen here. You've got voice command on you, so let's give you take aim. Well, we don't need to do that. We just need to do this. She's got 33, so you're going to get more damage. Then you're going to get more resolve.
Am I getting paid for this?
And then she just needs to pull this off. Finest hour. I could give you some more temporary wounds. Oh, what's it going to give you? Like 6? Not even that. Okay. The next attack deal +4 damage for every stack of tactical advantage. That should be a little bit.
With the right incentive.
Let's do this then. Fire at this bozo. Oh, I don't want to hit Glato. And if I shoot this thing... Okay. Can you move to... There's where Mama Bear is going to move to. Okay, I'm going to put you right here. This is super dangerous, but what the hell?
Don't get too cocky. Hey, Dari. Remember the name.
Jai Hidari, really bad at shooting stuff. That's her name. I can give Air of Authority to someone to increase their resolve by 12 until the end of combat. I am under voice of command. Okay, now use it. I can't see him. I'm not close enough. That's the deal. I'm not close enough. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Oh, that's not going to work. I need you standing next to it. That's too bad. Jai, you moved too far away. Oh, God. If she doesn't use this to grant finest hour to someone, she's probably going to die standing out here in the open. So, Pagos, it's
I
you.
hold all the cards.
Pagos, Pagos, Pagos. Pagos, the best thing for you to do is probably move there, and then maybe move everybody. Can you? You can't get this guy over here. We don't care so much about him. No, that's not gonna work. We could move you like this. If we did that, how would this work? Yeah, we could move guys over to here. Okay, do it.
Guides me.
There we go. Okay. That was helpful. That got rid of 2 of them. That got rid of 2 of them, which isn't too bad. Jai, I really wish I could teleport you out of there. That'd be great. Okay, hold on. If I move to right here, can I do line of sight to this? Yes. It's kind of awkward how they're in the... Oh, you'd kill Solomon doing that. Okay. Don't want to kill Solomon. I can't move over here and shoot this way because I'll hit Jai. I got the dog over here. My best bet is probably just shooting a straight line from where I'm at.
I will triumph.
Can I move this other guy right here?
One step closer.
Nope. That did not do what I wanted it to do. That's unfortunate. Okay. Rats. Came really close to killing it. My other staff can grant a... Oh no, warp yet. Never mind. Can't do it. Zone of Fear, I can make it move, but Jai can't do anything with it. Okay. Hidari, you get a bonus. This is all I can do. Otherwise, the only other thing I could have done is maybe throw a grenade, but it's too late to think about that now. You're done. Nobody's down yet, so technically we don't have to get back in a fight. Solomon. Can you go... Okay, hold on. Apprehend. That works nicely. Apprehend this guy.
One of us would be enough.
Okay. Only got 3 points left. I'd like to shoot this guy.
Hold the formation.
Let's shoot him. Oh, gosh. Armor penetration, that's what he needs to do against the big thing. 36 levels of bleeding on the target's hit.
The
Bleed
order
it.
is clear.
Alright, let's do defense in this general direction because that's where the mama is.
Shall become like
What the hell did that do? Okay, you get your turn. If I put you... Glato's right there. I don't want to kill him.
Guided by faith.
Get back in cover here. Got lots of versatility here. How many hit points has it got? 124? I'd like to save rapid fire and wildfire for Mama. I don't think I have to save them though, do I? Devastating attack. Cause all targets to make a toughness resistance test with -20. If failed, they will go prone. See, I'd like that. Okay, hold on. The Arch Militant's next attack, if it hits, will cause all the targets to make a toughness resistance test with a -20 penalty. If failed, the targets will suffer negative effect. Okay, hold on. I'm going to run over here. And I am going to try to prone this thing.
Rejoice in battle.
Does she have a... She does have a healing kit. Heal
Injury
thyself.
will not slow me.
Yeah, they're slowing you. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Devastating
As the
attack.
Emperor commands, I act.
We're gonna kick this thing. That might have knocked him prone anyways. And Glato just about kills it. So let's see if we can finish it off with fire.
I'll do it.
Oh, god damn. I did not intend on doing that to everybody there. That was revel in slaughter. Can you get around the corner here?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh my god, what is causing all that damage there? I don't know. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. I feel like Pascal's about to go down. I'd like to shoot that thing. Pascal,
Integrity failure.
I know, you need to
Detected.
heal yourself. Okay, that helps.
Request approved.
Get back around the corner. This is a tight space, but it can still appear there, which it probably will. So, let's see. 124. Okay, do this.
Messiah condemns you.
Here it comes. 754.
Aegis, oh Emperor.
Where are you going to show up now? Yeah, I figured.
Hold on, sweet sister.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of figured. Okay. Pascal, what are you going to do here, buddy? What can you do? You can hack at it. It's on fire, finally. Okay, kick it. Raid. Would you rather kick it or do raid? Everybody gets 7% granted to critical chance, critical damage granted by hunt down the prey. Whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, and we marked it as prey, it should be marked as prey. It does not say it's marked as prey, so okay. Kick it then. I can't assume this is going to do anything. 13 points, that's nothing. Oh, she's going to move again. Come over here. My Pagos. Pagos is down. Alright. It's up to you, boss. What do you want to do here? Well, what I'd like to do first is heal Pascal.
Stop squirming.
Integrity factor increased.
Yes. Get over here. Oh yeah, me being on fire is actually a really good thing. So, immediately restores all AP and gains 11 MP until the end of the turn. The warrior has no limit on weapon attacks. This might be what's required this turn. Let's do this. Let's fire that off. Let's run up here.
It's as good as done.
God. Because it's still got a high dodge. Okay. How much is it suffering from? Barely any damage over time effects. That stinks. Huh. What can I do here? Give myself the slash ability. Give myself 4 MP and 4 AP. I need more AP. You are not going to be...
I'll see to
You
it
can't...
personally.
You can't stop burning, baby. Not going to stop the burning. Till the end of combat, all damage over time. No, I have to choose this. I think we have to do this now.
Moment.
And we have to do it like this.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, that was bad. I didn't like that.
On it.
Spin this. I gotta make sure I hit this
I'll
thing.
see to the floor twice before crossing me.
Just about
It's
done.
as good. I'll see to it.
Oh my gosh.
Soul shall become like fire.
That was nuts. I was thinking this was gonna be easy peasy, and it was not. Wow. I don't think we have any more fights here, though. That can crawl through and get you that. Okay. Oh, how cute. Oh, how convenient. What do we got here? Scourge of the Feeble for the Cyber Eagle and for the Cyber Raven. Okay. Someday I will have to play those other ones. A muffled growl comes from beneath the sand. The moment you approach, the sound fades and the blood starts pumping in your temples. And we get this, the intimidating growl. 40% shield, requires heretical follower. That's not Solomon. Let's see about this for a second. We have a bunch of med kits. And I need that thing that I spent on right there. I need that back. So let's do this. I'm going to take a second to do this because I'm pretty sure that we're not doing any more fighting here,
I know
but
how to take risks.
since we have a bunch of these,
I owe you a debt.
I'm going to at least take his temporary wound off. And then I'm going to replace it with that. And then everybody else, we should probably take a second to do. You need this and this. Where's the flamey ones? Is that all we have? These are explosive. They push. That's not a big deal. I'd rather, if you're going to throw a bomb, just throw something that does a lot of damage. Oh, there's the fire one. Okay. We have one fire grenade left. You took a whole bunch of damage. Grenades. Let's just make you grenade, sister. What does this one do? Deflection, direct damage. What I really need to do is figure out if there are any of these that reduce armor or dodge impact damage. That's what I really care about right there. Because I don't think this attack has 20% armor penetration, but it does absolutely no damage at all. Direct damage does do it. So this deals 2 times the target's deflection plus the target's armor divided by 2 direct damage. That's pretty good. That can end up being pretty good. Cybermastiff can't carry anything. You need a med kit. 24 wounds. Surgeon's medkit, 24 wounds. Removes traumas. I don't care about that right now because we're going to get back to the ship. 32 wounds. Okay. You can have that. Pagos, what do you got? You got all of this. This does a bunch of damage and armor penetration. You don't have anything to heal yourself? You can have a hospitalant one. Let's do that. And Jai Hedari, what do you have? Can you heal yourself? With a hospitalant kit. Conviction Iconoclast. Yeah, you can do that. You also got a bunch of bombs too, don't you? Okay. Bombs are good. We like bombs. Let's give you this other one right here. Alright, now let's see what's going on.
Keep your wits about you.
People were buried up to their necks in sand. What are we looking at? We're looking at goods. This is a cape. Whenever the wearer uses charge, dance macabre, dash, or death from above, they gain 12% armor penetration and dodge reduction until they enter their turn, and it stacks up to 3 times. That's nice. The user immediately doubles their MP and reduces the cost of their non-attack abilities by -2 until the end of their turn after the effects of the unit suffer staggered. Flash. That looks like something that Jai Hedari could use. Yeah, let's give you this too. We don't have Cabela with us to test that particular cape to see if the one she has is better. So we're going to demolition this.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
We're going to open this. We're going to come back here and have a word with the clerk. You've eliminated the Ambulls? Good. I'm crossing them off the inventory. How many injuries have you sustained? I must account for the units of blood spilt. You tried to kill me. The clerk's eyes well up. I thought it would stop you. I have a job to finish. You can't imagine how hard it is. The workload, the responsibility. Please understand, I am on my own here. Well, almost. The clerk adds in a conspiratorial whisper. There's another scribe here. He works at night and litters the reports with errors. Do you even realize what the consequences are for attempting to kill the rogue traitor? Yes, death. But with you gone, the tithe would have stayed here. It would have given me time, meeting the target, filling in the last form. Those are the only things that matter. He has lost his mind and is unlikely to recover it. I see no point in judging a madman. I simply suggest we collect the inventory and leave. How did the Ambulls get in here in the first place? Ambulls? Repulsive, aggressive pests. They adapt to any environment. This world is infested with them. They got to the tithe and gobbled up everything they saw, and I had to update the inventory. Why were so few clerks assigned to an entire planet? There used to be more of us. 5 died of exhaustion. 3 were killed in collapses of tithe assets. 2 were eaten by Ambulls. Another 10, no, 11. I don't know. Administratum replenishments are too rare. This world is too highly classified. Enough. Where is the inventory? It's incomplete. The scribe recoils and clutches his head with a moan. The inventory is in my implant, and it's notifying me of unaccounted for assets all the time. The clerk whimpers. His implant creaks in response. My head is the inventory. Not another word, and do not even think about falling behind. The clerk sobs and lowers his sparking head, ready to follow you. You, clerk.
I always have a backup plan.
Clerkadus. Where do we need to go?
Nothing escapes my sight.
Oh, really? Hold on, then. What do we got here?
I'll learn from this mistake.
Oh, really? Oh, good job. Because we rolled a 77. Well. What's this piece of loot over here, there? I like my failures today. 100 on a 95 roll and a 77 on a 60.
Could it be that the...
Wonderful. Okay, why are we not able to get back here?
A the rogue
Oh,
trader
that's
has
right.
decided to take something for himself does not mean I won't report the loss to the marshal. Do you want to see your name in the report as well?
Shut it, Arbiter. You are a person who's gotten on my last nerves. I don't care about your dog. If people think he's cute, or if he's an effective fighter. You, sir, are annoying. Rogue Trader, we are now in the final stage of the loading process. Consequently, your shuttle is finally able to maneuver around and land. As soon as the matter of the inventory is settled, you will be free to depart. Here is your clerk. What next? We do not have much left to load. The bulk of it is already on the barges, and the rest is being delivered automatically. We merely need to decide what to do with the living tithe. They have bred irresponsibly and are now twice as numerous as before. Well, they are people, not a living tithe. Take everyone. If there's not enough room, throw out something rotten. Proctor Yeager nods without taking her eyes off her data slate. Evidently, the fate of these people interested her only within the framework of statistics. Then it is settled. Your shuttle is ready to depart. We will take care of. The space around you suddenly fills with screeches and crackles that pour from every voxcaster and speaker. Then you hear a deep male voice. Query. Invitation to the Von Valencius orbital station. Uploading coordinates into the shuttle's central cogitator. Complete. Purpose, finalizing the Oblivion Directive. The voice goes into a guttural, gurgling cough. Tarry not, offspring. If you delay, you will be blown up along with all the extraneous subjects. Blast it! Yeager whispers, grabbing her data slate and typing frantic commands into it. What is this directive? Self-destruction of the planet, Yeager replies briefly, her fingers never leaving the command runes on the data slate. Who am I talking to? Answers. Yes, we have always had a thirst for knowledge. I will satisfy your curiosity when you come to me. I need to know if you have what it takes to see this through. Now hurry. This world will soon cease to exist. That doesn't sound good. Yeager's data slate is flashing a panicked red. The augers are recording anomalous seismic activity. Someone has started arming the cyclonic bombs in the bowels of Lethus. The machine spirits are rejecting all counter litanies. The planet is done for. We cannot stop this. Her lips tighten into a white streak and her data slate falls to the floor. The Proctor raises her weapon, followed by the rest of the Arbiters. I demand an explanation, Rogue Trader. Why can't we block the Oblivion? Who is your accomplice? I am just as clueless as you are. Allow me to explain then. You seized the tithe by somehow obtaining both the Marshal's and the Administrative's authorizations. Then an accomplice contacted you and tricked the machine spirits into activating the destruction of the world with cyclonic bombs. Bombs delivered years ago from a Von Valencius world, I should add. All that is left to do is get away and cover your tracks. Did I miss anything? Enough, Yeager. Not only are your efforts not helping to protect the tithe, they are actually hurting the cause. Lay down your weapons before you make one final mistake. I see you no longer serve the Lex Imperialis, instead the interests of the Rogue Trader. Solomon, what are you doing? Fighting against a flawed interpretation of the Lex Imperialis. Solomon takes his eyes off Yeager for a moment and looks at you intently. I did not think you would see it any other way. Whoa, what? Oh, I gotta read through these. Well, of course, the answer I want to choose is the answer that I'm not going to get 100% on. So we've had bad rolls today, and you know what they say, third time's the charm. But this is Colors Fade Gaming, so don't expect a charm here. Don't you find that there are too many inconsistencies in this story? What if this situation is not, in fact, the result of some insanely devious plan of mine? Have you considered that I may have been unwittingly involved in someone else's scheme? Oh, we succeeded. Oh my god. No way. We're only at 25. Oh. She narrows her eyes. That sounds plausible. You will have to content yourself with my word. I know nothing about what is going on and I have nothing to hide. Did you hear those strange noises on the Vox line? That is what intercepted transmissions sound like. Why would one of my servants do that? Perhaps someone is trying to frame you, or there are even more convoluted motives involved. The bolter's muzzle lowers slightly, as if overcoming an invisible obstacle. I see no need for further confrontation. Consider the issue settled for now. We will board your flagship, and you will investigate the identity of the perpetrator. Let us return to this matter in the Marshal's presence on Dargonis. Alright, so somewhere over here are some goods. I saw them on the map. Pascal's going to grab them for us, because there's this warrior armor. While the wearer has less than 100% wounds, their coercion is increased by 25 and critical damage by 25%. Ooh, nice. And then there's this. What is this? A scoped shotgun. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Solomon, you just picked up a scoped shotgun, buddy. What the hell? Wow. Dodge reduction on it, additional hit chance. The weapon has an additional single target attack that deals double damage and pushes the target 5 cells away. For this attack, the minimal firing range is 2 cells and the effective range is increased by +5. Yeah, we'll take that. And then there's this armor. That armor has, what he's wearing has +15% armor against human enemies and +15 perception. This has base armor and more critical chance. I'd kind of like Argenta to wear this, actually. The wearer has less than 100% wounds. Their coercion is increased. I don't care about that, but their critical damage is increased by 25%. Sister, you're wearing that. Oh, it's nice and black. It looks awesome on you. Okay. Is there anything else on this map that we're missing? I'm having an ocular migraine right in the middle of recording this episode, so I'm having a real hard time seeing anything. To the orbital station. Well. What an entertaining time that was. Okay, folks, before we do anything else, I'm going to depart and say this is the end of this episode because it's been really long. I was actually hoping to tack this onto the prior episode and make one large episode out of that, but there's a lot going on here on Lethus, so we've had to split this up into 2 episodes. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next episode. So until then, you know the drill. Like the video, leave questions and comments down below, and until then, happy gaming, everyone.